This next stitch is going to be for our second plastic canvas project, and the yarn is the same. You want to do double your arm length and knot the end with your plastic needle. So it's a little hard to see, but I do have a circle traced on here. Our second project will have a pattern that will be going around. This is the back. We're gonna go up to the front. And I know it's a little hard to see, but you can see it in person. So whenever you have a pattern, the first thing you want to do is you want to fill the pattern in first. We're going to start at the bottom of our circle and pull up from the back. And these are ones you don't want to pull too tight. You want the yarn loose enough to basically fill in some spaces. So we pulled it up through the bottom part of my circle, and now we're going to go diagonal. And again, you want to try to keep your yarn flat and side by side so it fills up as much space as possible. Okay, so we went diagonal on that. Then we go back down, square next to it, and then back up for diagonal, and down, and diagonal. All right, so that's the bottom part of my circle. So now, following the pattern we have on here, I'm going to go up and diagonal, but the other direction. So it's the same thing, except instead of bottom to top, you're doing top to bottom when you go back across. Okay. That, and okay. So I've filled in my circle, and you finish it off the same way. Go back through the last couple of stitches on the back, pull it through, give it a little tail. All right, so we finished the pattern part. So now we're going to do some of the fill. Same thing. I'm going to use a different color just so it makes it show up a little better. So we're going to start in our corner over here. And we want basically what you want, unless you're specifically trying to make a contrasting stitch, is you want all of our stitches to be going in the same direction, which for us is from bottom left to top right. So let's start in this corner, except we're not going to start in that specific corner because we can do that in the edging. Instead, because we need to go top to bottom to get the stitch to go the right way, I'm going to start the second one and then down, and then diagonal, we keep doing this, and you can do this with this particular pattern. If you've got these edges below it, you can keep going below it and basically fill in the line below it. And remember, these edges don't matter because you're going to finish it off by wrapping it anyway. All right, so, and also see that I am using the squares that these stitches are in. I'm just making sure I don't catch any of the pink yarn in it. Okay, so I'm just going to go that far. Then we're going to go up. And remember, when you're working left to right, you need to go from bottom to top. So 1, 2. So that's 2 stitches. Now the rest of that line's pink. So instead I'm going to fill the rest of this part out. So I'm just going to go back over. Remember, because I'm moving right to left, it's top to bottom. There, and now I can go around the top of the shape. You can just go straight across on the back and just move along and do a line at a time. But I think it works a lot better if you just finish the side that you're on, moving either up or down, depending on how you've gotten it. And then you can fill in as needed. Finishing up on this side. And again, see how all my stitches are going in the same direction. They don't have to be, if that's something that you think looks more visually interesting, but for this, we're going all in the same direction. And again, it's really easy to go back over and fill in little places or to make your shapes a little more full, your patterns. All right, so I've filled all of that in with our diagonal stitch. And we finished around the edges the same way that we did the previous canvas project. Do basically a whip stitch around the edges. Right, and then remember when you get to the corners, come back through and then back through on the other side, but kind of scrunch it down so it covers that corner there. And then back through and on to the next square to start this edge.